Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Tales, Thoughts and Truths. This is Abhiram reporting straight from my brain where weird stuff happens daily. Wow, that was a good opening, right? I think today is a good day. Good vibes, good coffee. Right now, I am sitting at the reading room in Trivandrum recording this session. What a place to sit and vibe, surrounded by books and probably a few floating thoughts. Before we jump in, a quick shout out. Thank you guys for all your messages. Seriously, the feedback, the support, the random text, they are why I keep trying new things. You guys push me to explore, to experiment, and honestly, to keep showing up here. So, yes, keep that energy flowing. It fuels this space. All right, let's start with today's episode. This one's close to my heart. It's about something I started a while ago, my Moon series. If you don't know me, I used to write these short pieces about the moon and post it in Instagram. I called it Once I Asked the Moon. Yeah, that's literally the tag. Check it out if you are curious. I'll share my Insta ID. It's like I talk to the moon, not like I howl at its stuff, more like deep stuff, sometimes dumb stuff. Basically, random thoughts that made sense to me in the moment. Let me tell you how it all started. One night, I was texting someone really special. It was late, the sky was calm, and we were just vibing. And out of nowhere, I texted her. I asked the moon, "Hey moon, can you make this night a bit longer?" I thought I was being poetic, but she did not. And fair enough, I guess. She thought I was flirting. She replied, "Wait, what?" And I was like, no, no, I'm serious. I just don't want to go to work tomorrow. It's Monday. She got it. I was teasing. We laughed and kept chatting. You are probably thinking, nice escape, right? Yeah, it was indeed. Anyway, that conversation stuck with me. Next morning, while I was driving to work, or we can say the time when my podcast with myself happens. That's when my characters fight, my overthinking kicks in, and my brain goes full drama mode. And that time I thought, what if I turn these random moon chats into a series? Just me talking to the moon, asking questions, sharing thoughts, letting my mind wander. And that's how Once I Asked the Moon was born. Here is something I have realized. Most of us don't notice things anymore. Everything's around us, but we rarely pause to actually see it. And maybe that's what creativity is, noticing tiny things and turning them into something cool. I once even wrote a story about an ant. Yeah, an ant. It was in Malayalam, but still one of those tiny things that caught my attention. Maybe I'll share it with you someday. Anyway, here is today's random brain thought. What's that one tiny thing you keep noticing again and again but never admit because you think people will call it silly? Maybe it's the sound of rain hitting your window, or how your coffee tastes better when you drink it slowly, or a crack on the wall that looks like your face. We all have those little things, don't we? But we ignore them because we think they are not important, or we are scared people will laugh. But I think those tiny observations, they are like little sparks. They whisper ideas, and sometimes they lead to something magical. So don't ignore them. Notice them. Smile at them. Maybe even write about them. And if you feel like sharing, drop me a message on Instagram. I know some of you missed this Q&A box, but just DM me. I read everything. All right, before I wrap up, here is today's truth. Did you know Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper because his editor said he lacked imagination? Yeah, the guy who gave us Mickey Mouse was told he wasn't creative enough. Wild, right? Now, We don't actually know if that story is 100% true. It's one of those legendary tales that float around, get repeated, and become part of the myth. But hey, it sells, doesn't it? It sticks, it inspires. Jokes aside, here is the real story that's even cooler. Disney's first character was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. He loved that character, but he lost the rights just like that, gone. Imagine putting your heart into something and then watching it slip away. But instead of weeping, he sketched a little mouse. Simple, tiny, but full of heart. And that mouse, it gave us our childhood. It gave us stories. It gave us magic. It gave us Mickey Mouse. So yeah, sometimes it's the smallest thing that make the biggest difference. A doodle, a passing thought, a silly idea you scribbled on a napkin. That quiet observation you keep noticing but never say out loud. Don't ignore those little sparks. They might be the beginning of something beautiful or weird or hilarious or life changing. That's it for today, folks. If this episode made you smile or made you think, share it with someone who might need a little moonlight in their day. You never know what tiny moment might brighten someone's world. Take care, stay curious, and I'll see you next time. This is Abhiram signing off. Bye bye.